Alright, brothers, the reason you're not attracting the girls you want is because you attract what you are. This is a foundational principle to dating, yet nearly all of my clients come in confused about it. So my goal is to clarify it. Listen closely, because if you miss the point, you'll continue being lonely for years, chasing after what's fleeting. When I first take on a client, I implement the girlfriend formula. The first step of the girlfriend formula is pretty simple. I just ask them, hey man, what type of girl are you looking for? Because if you don't know what type of girl you're looking for, you're never gonna find her. I call this the avatar, which is just the ideal girl. So what I do is I make them write out a list of the qualities they would like in the girl. I usually hear things like a good girl. Then I say, okay, get specific, bro. What's good girl mean? Doesn't sleep around or sleeps around only here and there, whatever. Most of them say, yeah, does not sleep around. Cool. Another quality I often get is in shape, athletic, not fat. For all the liberals that are thinking, oh, how could you say not fat? Bro, leave the video. Another quality I get is caring, takes care of them, helps them out, wants them to be better. Another one is no drama, doesn't make everything a big deal, is mostly calm. And the last quality I'll put on this list, which is probably top 3 for most common, is doesn't party often or ever. I guess guys just don't want a girl who's got her butt cheeks out at a party every weekend. If you do want that, no shame, bro. All good. Personally, I kind of align with this list. I definitely don't want a girl partying. But here's the deal. You don't want to find a girl and start implementing these qualities in her. You don't want to start telling her, hey, you can't party, you can't smoke, you gotta be a good girl, you can't be fat. It doesn't work like that. Stop trying to make a girl good, find her good. We can barely change ourselves. It's quite foolish to think that we're gonna change someone else. So find them good. And this is where I run into a pretty big problem with almost all of my clients. Probably 90% of them. I tell them, cool, there's no issues with your list. It's pretty good, and this type of girl with these qualities would likely be pretty solid, won't cheat, will take care of you, and will support your delusional dreams. So then I asked my client, hey, let's go through these qualities and see if you have them. Good girl, so opposite. Are you a good guy? So what's that mean? Doesn't sleep around, doesn't fool around, so on. Well, most of my clients say, Victor, I hook up with a girl here and there, but it's not the same for guys and girls. Guys and girls are different. Yeah, sure, they're different. But a good girl won't like a hoe. Excuse my blunt language. But yeah, a good girl is not going to put up with a bad guy. So if you want to keep this quality on your list, you better start becoming a good guy. You better commit yourself to not fooling around. You better discipline yourself. If you want a godly girl, you better be a godly guy. Because if a godly girl chooses a non-godly guy, she's not that godly. It's that simple. So to attract the truly godly girl, you better be truly godly. You better not be fooling around. And then next, not fat. Most of my clients are actually in pretty decent shape, but some of them got a little chunk on their sides, which is fine. But again, if they want to attract the skinny, good-looking girl that runs, they better be skinny, good-looking, and not fat. If they want an athletic girl, they better be an athletic guy. A girl who runs 5 miles every day is going to despise being with a guy who eats 5 meals a day. It's pretty funny, but it's just how it works. Next, caring. They want a nice girl, a girl that will take care of them, that will be sweet. Then I ask them, hey man, are you caring? Are you gonna treat the girl right? It doesn't mean be a pushover. Stand on business, maintain her respect, but also care for her. Show her love. Make her feel special. This actually usually isn't a problem. Usually the guys are over caring. They care for the girl, but they don't maintain that respect. The problem is guys act too needy. So I want to emphasize the word caring. Care for her, but don't bend the knee to disrespect. Here's the best way to put it. Care, don't please. Care for the girl, but don't try and please her. They're two completely separate things. If I'm dating a girl, I'm interested in her long term, I'm getting married to her one day, I'm gonna treat her good. I'm gonna take her out to restaurants. I'm gonna make her feel special. I'm gonna have fun dates. I'll care for her. but I won't try and please her. If she says, I hate Donald Trump, I'm not going to agree with her because I don't hate Donald Trump. Or if she says, oh, Victor, I don't like when you wear your hat like that, I'm going to say, cool, girl. Well, I like it, so I'm going to keep wearing it like that. There's a difference between caring and pleasing. So that's always one thing I got to clarify with my clients. Next, no drama. And then I ask my clients, hey man, when's the last time you gossiped about a girl? When's the last time you said something bad about someone behind their back? When's the last time you were in drama? And often, they're always in drama. They're always gossiping, and they're always talking bad about others. So again, if you're a dramatic guy, you can't ask for a non-dramatic girl. You better cut this out of your life to attract it into your own. Next, and this one is where, I'm not gonna lie, I lose a lot of clients on this one. A lot. But I don't care, because I'm here to tell you the truth, not to take your money. Of course, getting paid is nice, but that's besides the point. If you want a girl that doesn't party, bro, listen closely. You better not be partying. You can't expect to have a girl that stays at home and is a good girl, and you're out getting drunk at the clubs, partying, talking to a bunch of girls. The good girl you want isn't going to find that attractive. So, you better not party. I haven't partied, drank, smoked, anything in 2 years. Why? Because I want a girl that doesn't do those things. And guess what? All of a sudden, when I cut that out of my life, I started attracting girls that don't find that interesting. I didn't make the rules. I don't know why this is how it works. But simply put, you attract what you are. So the qualities you want in a girl better line up with who you are. And if they don't, you better start working on them. The Bible explains you reap what you sow. If you're attracting girls that you think are bad girls, there's only bad ladies in this world, you better take a look at yourself, bro. Are you sleeping around? Are you smoking? Are you partying? Are you doing all the things you don't want a girl to do? And that's the problem. What you want doesn't align with who you are. If you're reaping bad, you better look at what you're sowing. And that brings us to the solution. Change. Mind blowing, right? If you want a good girl, not fat, caring, no drama, doesn't party, you better be a good guy, not fat, caring, no drama, doesn't party. And what's beautiful about life is that we all have the power to change. I was all the qualities I didn't want, and I was confused why I was attracting all the girls I don't want. And then, you know what? It took time, it took effort. 2 years of locking in, talking to nobody. But guess what? Those 2 years have been worth it, because that investment has led to these exact qualities. It's almost like magic. You attract what you are. It's that simple. God bless you all. If you want the entire girlfriend formula, want me to run you through it, I can get on a consultation call with you, see if we can even do it, because sometimes I honestly don't take on everyone. Because again, I told you, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you want a chance at it, go down below to the description, click my email, and we'll set up a consultation call. God bless you all. I love you. Honestly, guys. And just remember, you have the power to change. So do it.